saluran.
La música y ya se trajeron a Chile. Y él escribió el blanco.
잡았어? 하나?
¿Y quién le da la comida chiquita por la reja? Ah, no.
오! My gosh.
Es más grande.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Grande, ¿eh? Eso es grande.
엄청 크다. 응? 되게 무겁겠다. 어. 얼굴 올려라봐.
All right, guys, give it up for that. I will put out the features for you. By the way, 1,000 reasons why you shouldn't do that. I just did it. Don't do it. Tip of the snout are the nostrils. That that closes up every time they go underwater. A gator up to this guy's size can easily hold his breath 7 to 8 hours underwater. So if you sit there looking for an alligator to pop back up, you're going to be waiting for a while. Pay close attention to what I'm about to say next. The eyeballs sit directly on top of the skull. Due to the width, they only can see out to the sides. They cannot see in front of them, nor behind them, only to the sides. If you're running away, which way do you run, straight or zigzag? Straight. Okay? Simply run straight. And remember, plan B, you can't run fast, trip someone. Always not. Always not. Just put it down there. Now they have more than one eyelid. They have the secondary eyelid that goes side to side. It's called the nictitating membrane, and it acts as a goggle, allows you to see underwater. Now if an alligator were to attack you, what do you think his weak spot is? What do you think an alligator's weak spot is? His eyes. Not his eyes. Where you punch your guy in the face? Nose. Nose. Not chin. Make you look like you won the fight because he bleeds a lot. And he cries because it's very sensitive. Okay? Go for the nose. The reason why you don't go for the eye is because for an alligator, they have a socket over an inch deep that the eyeball actually drops down into within the skull where you can no longer reach it. Okay? So once it's in that skull, you can't get it out. You just got to pretty much make him mad and he's going to pretty much get rid of you faster than normal. Right on the tip top of the skull is the brain, size of your thumbnail. We all got that one friend, don't we? You know, you probably brought them with you today, but we ain't gonna point fingers. Okay? Now, side of the skull are the ears, protected by a rubbery flap. Alligators do have ears. Right there. Now, bony ridges on the back are called scoops. Act as a armor plating and a solar panel. Alligators are not cold-blooded. They're plecothermic or ectothermic, which means they regulate your temperature based on the temperature outside. The tail is a key component to their survival. They store the fat within their tail, allowing them to go long periods of time without eating, and that's their key to their survival. The teeth are meant for breaking bone. Alligators do not chew their prey, they swallow it whole. If you're not a bite size, they do what's called a death roll. They bite, rotate, ripping you apart, then they eat you. Now they're very patient animals, alligators and crocodiles. If they can't rip you, they will leave you and let you rot. Then they don't eat you as you rot, because easier to rip apart. There is no such thing as a friendship. So when you see these guys in here, you think they're cuddling. They don't cuddle. It's only once a year that they cuddle. That's breeding season. They're cannibalistic. They do eat each other. Okay. We also have gators here that eat other gators, and they're isolated from the general population due to that. Which they're all the way to the end, to the left. There's two of them, Godzilla and Lazy. And ironically speaking, they're both brothers. So maybe it was the mother's fault or the dad. We don't know which one. Why they're so crazy, but they are. Okay. We also have a Cuban crocodile that eat her boyfriends, except for one. But that's only because we taped her mouth and she couldn't. But yeah. Her name is Miss Tuki. Or probably because she's Cuban. I don't know why she's crazy. Now, they have over 1,000 sensors inside the mouth. Anything lands in there, they slam shut. They have a biting force, like I said before, that can reach up to 3,000 pounds per square inch. Now, the trick I did with keeping the mouth closed is called the bulldog. Native Americans use this technique to capture alligators for their meat and skin. Due to the fact that the strength in opening the mouth is much weaker than the strength in closing. Only true for wild gators. Alligators here, because they've had their mouth closed before with electrical tape, resisting against that tape, my gators here actually have more opening force than the average alligator. So they can flex your grip open. We actually have an alligator here that can flex a whole roll of electrical tape. No problem. We actually have to winch his mouth closed. And that's one of the ones that eat other alligators. So, ironic, right? Now, alligators do not consume their prey underwater. They bring it above the surface in order to eat it once they're drowned. Now, most people think that alligators are green due to the fact that they grow algae on their lap, but they're not. They're jet black. Does anyone have any questions? Let's go.